Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is time for your Monday night live stream. And I was sitting here and I really just want to go, hey, you guys. But whenever I do that, people always think I mean the Goonies. And just, even though you didn't ask, I don't mean that. I mean the electric company, which is even older than the Goonies because I'm old. So, hey, you guys, what's up? It's good to see you. I blame Camille for that inadvertently because she said, hey, you too, because Carolyn and Cheryl were talking. So, hello, Cheryl. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Camille. Hello, Mary. Let's see who else. Deanna is here. All my lovely friends. Thank you so much. You're all saying hello and good evening to each other. Hey, Becky's here. Oh, I don't care who dragged you here, Becky. I'm always just happy to have you. Hey, Sarah. Thanks for joining the live stream, Sarah. It's good to see you. You're doing really well, Sarah. I'm proud of you for keeping up that 5K. I have not. We'll be talking about that tonight. We'll be going over that. All right. Hey, Mama. Welcome to the live stream. Happy to see you. So yeah, it's Monday night. It is time for the live stream. Janine is here. Hello, Janine. Thank you for being here. Y'all so friendly, all saying hi to everybody. I love y'all. Yeah, so it's Monday night. It's time for your live stream. I scheduled it a little bit later than normal, only because those of you who follow along in my Discord, y'all know I had a jury summons today. Super fun. Super fun. And in classic Misty style, I was like, oh, I have a jury summons. I have nothing to wear. Oh, no, I have nothing to wear. And then I was like, no, I have the polos from Las Vegas. They're already a size medium because I bought the right size then when I needed it. And I was like, I don't have any pants. But I was assured that black pants were good enough. But then I went outside in my polo and black blue jeans or black jeans. What are they? Denim. I went out in my black denim. Would that be accurate? They're not blue jeans if they're black, huh? Anyway, whatever. I went outside. It was cold. It's cold here in Texas again. Oh my God. It was like 40, like in the low 40s. I was like, holy mackerel. So I ended up not wearing that polo and putting on this instead. And then I put on this hat. And I meant to take it off. And I was like almost done with the whole thing before I realized I still was wearing my hat too. So this is what they got at court today. Maybe that's why they didn't pick me. I don't know. It could be a number of reasons. Let's see. Becky says she forgot about the 5K. You think you did one on the 1st, but you don't have it documented. Oh, the 5K for Derek. Yeah, I do a 5K pretty much every Sunday. That's part of what I'm going to get into for this week, though. But Deanna said it was 5 o'clock, and she's like, am I supposed to be somewhere? Am I late? Nope, it's not till 6 o'clock our time for that one. Oh, snowing ice in Oklahoma today, too? Woo-wee. I didn't check in with work, but I have a guy in Oklahoma. He's probably got the same snow, and it snows up there more often than it does down here, but it's cold. It's cold for us down here. It was 50 something for y'all today. It is warmer up there, yeah, for right now at least. But I mean, not in typical fashion. But it's 9 in Grand Rapids. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, Janine did her 5K yesterday. She said it was 10 degrees and windy. You couldn't feel your legs at the end. That's all of that is too cold. I agree with Sarah. That is too cold. Too cold. Nope. I mean, I love it. I mean, I have done workouts outside in the cold, like runs and jogs and things and walks. It hurts I was going to say it hurts my breath to breathe. It doesn't hurt my breath to breathe. It hurts my chest to breathe the cold air. Not even so much my chest is like my throat. And I feel like I already hear Cheryl saying, wear a scarf. I wore the scarf that you made me, Cheryl. But it's not that cold all the time. And I don't know if I could wear a scarf and breathe and jog at the same time. But that's really my, like, what do y'all do about that? Do y'all just wear the scarf anyway and just like restrict the breathing to keep your, because it's like breathing cold air hurts. Is that just me? It's 67 in Louisiana. How did that happen? Y'all are just right next door. It was in the low 40. It's like 40. I don't know what it is. What is the temperature right now? It's refreshing. It's 41 degrees. It's 41 degrees. That's crazy. The weather is crazy. Sarah says you won't catch her outside in less than 35. I mean, it used to not. I don't mind the cold, but dadgum, it's so much colder when you don't have 150 pounds of extra fat on your body. I mean, this is a lot colder. It's a lot colder. It's a big difference. And every year that I lose more weight, every winter gets colder. But the only good thing about that is, A, I live in Texas. And 2, I don't get as hot either, which is good because I live in Texas. CA. All right, let's go back. Cheryl said, it's not cheating if you did a 5K at the mall. You still did the 5K. And it was 2 below yesterday. It would have felt silly to do it outside. Camille says that she would do more outside, but this old lady's afraid of slipping on the ice and breaking a hip. That is a true thing to be worried about, not just because you're older. At any age, I would think, well, I mean, maybe if you're super young, you don't need to worry about that as much, but still. Oh, she's going to walk. Hey, baby Claire, can you come see your pal Misty? Come here, walk over here. I'm trying to get Claire to walk before she turns 10 months old. I still got like 20 whole days. I got like time. She's going to be walking soon. The scarf would get wet from breathing. I feel like it would. All the moist heat from my mouth coming up. You have the AC on. Of course you do. My heater's on because I got home and I was sitting here and I was like, it's so cold. Why am I still so cold? Like, I didn't understand. I'm still wearing my hat because I'm still so cold. And then I realized I didn't know that it was going to be cold. And so I didn't have the heat on. And then I was gone all day. So I got home and I never did turn on the heat. Anyway, the heat's on now. The groundhog comes out in 2 days, Becky says. Let's hope he doesn't see his shadow for everyone's sake. So seeing his shadow means 6 more weeks of winter. I never can remember which one means which. And I've seen Groundhog's Day, and I feel like that's a part of that movie, and that movie just repeats itself. You would think I'd know that, but I know a lot of useless information, and then there's also a lot of other useless information that my brain just decides not to retain. That'd be one of those. Sarah says winter in the South is wild, like power, all numbers all over the place. Yeah, it's there. It's just everywhere. It's right next door. She's got the AC on. Hey, cousin. Hope everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. She just legit whirled around. That's because people respond to their name. Hey, Claire. Your pal Misty loves you, and you're so smart and pretty. And you're such a good dancer. Y'all should see her dance. She just, that little butt just wiggles. It's the cutest thing you've ever seen. She loves the hot dog dance for Mickey Mouse. I won't sing it for y'all now, but if you know Mickey Mouse, you know it. Causes some people to get cranky. I do get cranky when it gets cold, only because then I have to wear layers, and then I have so many pockets, and I don't know where nothing is. I lose all my stuff. I can't find nothing because I got like 12 pockets. Because I wear mostly men's clothes, and unlike stupid women's clothes all have pockets. Women's clothes, y'all make fake pockets. Not y'all specifically, but the people who design women's clothes. Why do you make something that looks like a pocket that's either not a pocket or is this big? You just might as well have left that off, because that's just going to make every one of y'all angry. I get it. I know what my mama loves, a dress with pockets. It's like, that's the thing. Dresses are fun, but they're more fun with pockets. Everything's more fun with pockets until you have 12, and then you can't remember where you put your tissue to blow your nose because it's cold outside and your nose is running. All right, we are all over the place this evening. Hello and welcome, and thank you all for being here. Oh, y'all have ice up there, Angie? Yeah, Angie said that they went to the barn because of the ice, so she was able to make it. Y'all have ice up there? She's up in the Dallas area, too. Fake pockets are the worst. It's for style. That could be. Obviously, y'all have met me. I don't do style. I was so mad I bought a pair of women's sweatpants because I thought, I mean, what's it matter? They're sweatpants and they're on Amazon and they can be here tomorrow. And I ordered them and I got them and they didn't have no pockets. What is the point of a sweatpant without a pocket? You're trying to be as lazy as possible. They want you to carry stuff. What? That's stupid. Anyway, so pockets, you like pockets because they're great. Yes, fake pockets are just ridiculous. Let me breathe about the pockets. I feel so bad for y'all and for me for the times that I've gotten it confused and accidentally bought something that didn't have pockets or a fake pocket. I still don't understand the fake pocket. What? Fashion. That's fashion, darling. Becky said she wanted to get a wedding dress with pockets. They made them like that now, but no pockets unless they're cheap enough to put in. I mean, I guess a wedding dress could have a pocket to store some stuff in. Camille says the pockets in leggings is the best invention ever. Yes, I know. We were actually talking about that the other day because Natasha was saying something about she hates. Okay, this conversation was not originally going to be about any of this, but it's fine. It's a year in review so far, and we've only had 1 month. So it's a 1 month review, right? So we can just talk about whatever for a minute, but and it's what I like to do. So, but we were talking about pockets in leggings because I have some that are really too big, and so I'm willing to give them away or let somebody else have them, but they're probably the same size as what they're already wearing. Anyway, we were talking about the pockets on them because one thing I do refuse to buy is a pair of workout shorts or a pair of leggings that don't have pockets. Because what's the point of not having a pocket? I'm not going to be carrying stuff. If I'm out of my house wearing those clothings, it's because I'm running. And if I'm running, I don't want to be carrying nothing. Anyway, Natasha said something about she hates the small little pocket in the front. And I'm like, that's a necessity for me because that's where my keys go. My keys go right in that front little pocket. And she's like, yeah, but then your phone can't fit there. I'm like, no, my phone fits in the side. She's like, no, it doesn't have side pockets. It only has the little pocket in the front. And again, I say, what's the point? What's the point of, is it aesthetics? Does it look better if it doesn't have a pocket? Because can someone explain? Jess, are you here? Jess is here. Well, she's also talking about now wedding dresses. She says she was a bridal specialist at J. Crew for a couple of years, and they had some wedding dresses with pockets. That's ridiculous. So, Jess, I have a question for you because you do so many. Oh, hey, Coach. Coach is here. Hey, Kirsten. Thanks for dropping by. We're randomly now talking about pockets in things. Thanks for joining. But my question is, why would there not be pockets? It feels like pockets is always a good thing. So why would there not be pockets? I feel like it has to either fashion, get it? Is it fashion or is it like aesthetics? Because I do know that women's clothing is cut different because every time, most of the time when I'm wearing something that is a woman's cut, everybody be like, oh, you're looking good. And I'm like, it's because the cut is different, which is fine. Just not what I typically wear. So I'm just curious, is it like aesthetics, like the pocket makes it look different so it's not as appealing to have, like, are they going for smoothness all over? I don't know. Somebody, if anybody has any thoughts. Hello, the Stock Explorer. I apologize. I do not know your name. I believe you said you came from Natasha's channel. Was that right? I'm not sure, but if you'd like to share your name, you can. Otherwise, I'll just call you by your channel name. Becky says it's a trend right now. You said yours doesn't, so you're sad about that. Yours doesn't have pockets. You want to have your stopwatch still going that day. Oh, your stopwatch still going that day, and you could. Oh, your step, like your step tracker, and you could put it in there. Becky, okay, you're getting married. It's fun. I think it'll be good. Yeah, everything in the pockets. Pockets are very important. To Sherry, we're talking about the importance of pockets. I'm getting caught up on all the chat now. They're all saying hello to each other. What is happening to the dogs? I apologize. Okay, see, and here, don't even get me started. And Natasha and I got into I mean, it wasn't a fight, but I got into stop. It is not a pocket. The bra, it is not a pocket. It is not a pocket. Stop putting stuff there. This is your PSA from your pal Misty today. Please, your bra is not a pocket, ladies. It is not a pocket. You should not be square. Why is it square? Get your phone out of there. Stop it. Stop it. And don't hand me nothing from there. Please don't ever hand me anything if you think it is a pocket. Okay, moving on. It's a personal thing, so it's just a preference. Like, do you prefer pockets or no pockets? You don't buy leggings without pockets. I don't either. Nora, is that her name? Is that your name? It's for that quarter you need at the Aldi's. Yeah, I do love Aldi's though, and I don't even mind needing a quarter for it. But to be honest, most of the time I don't need the quarter because I already take my reusable bag. And so I just put it in the bag as I shop, and then I just put it on the convenient belt and then put it back in the bag. But, yeah, so it's considered aesthetics. See, and Kirsten says she doesn't like to put stuff in leggings pockets. Yeah, I love it. I love putting stuff in my phone is constantly in my pocket because, again, I mean, unless I'm doing a workout with you here in my living room, Kirsten, or the Fit Squad or whoever, right? Unless I'm doing it here in the living room. If I'm leaving my house and I'm wearing workout gear, it's because I'm going to go work out. And if I'm going to go work out, I'm going to be jogging or walking. And if I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to want to have my phone, and I'm not going to want to carry it. So I'm going to want pockets. Hello, Ron. Good evening. We're currently discussing the love or preference of no pockets. Oh, and you hate that women's t-shirts have all the tiny sleeves. I hate that too. I just hate, it's hard for me with sleeves anyway, because I mean, most of y'all, if you're here, it's probably because you're a subscriber of mine and have seen multiple videos. I have a lot of excess skin, and so wearing t-shirts is hard because that skin still wants to pop out, and then it rides up here, but it's like it either needs to just not be there, or something long sleeve like this is the only thing that's comfortable. I find t-shirts not even comfortable currently with all of the skin, so... But yes, girl shirts especially have like a little bitty tiny sleeves. You don't get to cover your arm. So I get that. Okay, your name is Nora. Nora, the Stock Explorer. I'm going to work on that, Nora. All right. Oh, that's great. Sorry about that. I'm so glad that your dogs are saying hi. I don't know what got into Ruby. I can hear people talking, and so they think they need to protect me inside my own house. I keep telling them people are allowed to talk outside in public, but they hate it. Ruby, especially some days, she's all. I think it's because I was gone all day too, so they're like on high alert because they've been asleep, and so now they're full of energy. Okay, let's see. Camille agrees about the short sleeves, Caroline. Yeah, it's not a pocket, Nora. Don't. I don't want it. I don't want it. Keto strawberry cheesecake? That sounds delicious, Ron. I do like a cheesecake. Mary made some cheesecake bites for us when we went to the zoo. Those are really good. We need to do another... I know most of y'all can't come, but Mary, we need to do another picnic one day soon. We'll do a picnic. Yeah, I can imagine that it is uncomfortable, but it is not a pocket. No, it's not a pocket, Sherry. Stop it. Stop it. It's not a pocket. Don't put stuff there. It shouldn't be hard or square or nothing. It's not a pocket. It's not a cute look. It's not a cute look. You can do whatever you want though, but hey. Oh, hey Tiffany, thanks for joining. I'm glad you got it in your suggestions. I do a live stream every Monday night. That's the plan right now. I did a live stream most every day in December for Vlogmas, and then now we're doing them every Monday night, 6 p.m. Central. So hopefully you'll get the other reminders. But if ever you'd like to join us, feel free. We'll be here. Carolyn says hello to everyone that she hasn't yet been able to say hi to. Baby Claire is just busy. She's getting overwhelmed with who you're doing a fine job, friend. Carolyn says hello. No, it's never, in my whole life, it's never been a necessity. So I cannot subscribe to that. You can put your stuff in there. Y'all can do whatever you want. I just cannot. And please don't hand me money from there ever. I'll just pay for it. If you want me to pay, hand me money from there. That's a trick. Mary, don't try that though. But it's probably true. I still probably would just be like, never mind, I got it. It's thanks. Or pay your own bill with that. Don't hand it to me. I don't want it. All right, back to pockets. Jess says if she walks or runs, she needs a pocket. Her arm is too meaty for those armband things. Yeah, well, mine, it's not even that it's meaty. It's so much skin. They're not comfortable. And then I already have problems with my arm skin when I do certain exercises anyway. Anyway, put the phone in the sports bra. No, we're not. It's not a pocket. We're not doing that. Your arms are too big for tiny sleeves. Mine are too. You have a running belt. I also have a running belt. Coach gave me a running belt for Christmas. I forgot about that. Dang it. I forgot all about that. I have a belt. I still want pockets though. I still think I want pockets. I'm still pretty sure that I want pockets. I do also now remember that I have a running belt. I need to try that thing on. I haven't even tried it because I forgot all about it. Dadgum. We'll try that. No, don't put anything. Stop putting things there, Sherry. Why are we friends? This is why we're friends. Yeah, it gets all sweaty in there. What are y'all doing? Stop it. Stop doing that. A fanny pack for extra space. Now, I do have a fanny pack. I bought my little Rainbow Pride fanny pack at Las Vegas. I do have that, but I feel like that wouldn't be comfortable. Well, because I don't wear a fanny pack on my back. I wear it on my front, which in the UK is evidently why it's called a fanny pack, because that's what they call the front. But I wear it in the front, not in the back. But I feel like if I wore it in the front, I already have so much extra skin in my stomach. It's sort of two parts, an upper part and a lower part that already like flap and jolt up and down when I run. And then to have a pack doing that too on top of that, I feel like maybe that may just be a bit much. So I don't know. You love a fanny pack. You're starting to hate purses. Hey, Nikki's here. Hey, Nikki, thanks for joining. I was just thinking of you the other day because I hadn't seen or heard from you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. It's Misty Mondays. Oh, that is true. I hadn't thought about that. Maybe that's what I should call it. Tiffany says, you like Monday nights. You just got back from the gym and making dinner while listening. Excellent. That's wonderful. Deanna says she can put her ID or debit card and her keys in her bra and you'd never know. It's not that I know so much. It's not a pocket. I get why. I mean, I just can't. It's like there are just certain things that my brain just says, no, I cannot. We need a baby Claire update. Did you see that, Carolyn? Have you given a baby? Baby Claire is going to be 10 months old this coming up month in February. She's crawling. She's pulling herself to standing up. She's dancing to Mickey Mouse. She's wonderful. She's playing guitar. How did I almost forget she's playing guitar? She's a rock star. Okay. Yes, I will do my best to check you out. If not tonight, but I will definitely check out your channel. Yes. I need to check out Tiffany's channel too, because I saw you the other day, Tiffany, and You do the crossbody, Camille says. She does the crossbody with a fanny pack. I wore it that way too. I think I actually preferred it that way. I wonder if I could run with it that way. Well, I don't need to. I have the belt. I need to just try the belt thing. I have a whole belt thing. And I have pockets, which is what started this whole conversation because I like the pockets. Okay. Bra money is gross. Kirsten says she does crossbody with a fanny pack too, but you can't run with it. You can't run with it even in the crossbody. Good to know. You'll write that down. I don't know what you're writing down, but I'm glad that you learned something that was good to know. I'm so behind in the chat. I don't even understand where we are right now. Hold on. I lost y'all for a minute. You did it once when you were a bridesmaid and had no other options. Carolyn even likes her pajama pants to have pockets. Everybody is laughing, but what are we all laughing at me? What is happening right now? I feel like I've lost control of my own live stream and I'm the only one here. It's been quite a day. We'll get to it eventually. We're almost 30 minutes in. We haven't even started talking about today. Tia's here. Hey, my friend Tia. Hey, Tia, it's good to see you. She's in the fit squad. We get strong together, and I wave at her. Tia has a podcast, too. Carolyn says she put her phone under the strap of your bra or on the side if you don't have pockets available just at home working out. No. Nope. Never. It's a trend to wear the fanny pack over the shoulder now. Well, that's good. Keys in your bra does sound like it would hurt. Nikki said that she's been missing us too. 10 months. I know, Sarah. She's going to be, she just turned 9 months like a couple of days ago, but like 10 days ago, but still almost 10 months. She's going to be walking. She's amazing. Yep. She's currently working on napping. Oh, I would say, should I not talk as loud? Look, everybody's telling Tia hi. Hello. Is it Charlotte? I'm sorry. You are at least new to me. Tia is driving through Kansas, almost home. Her and her son are on a road trip back home. I know you're excited to have him there, so that's great. All right, so we have talked about pockets a lot. I get very passionate about random topics. But let's talk about my day and then my month, right? Y'all want to do that? So today, as we started out by mentioning, for those of you who were here, is I had a jury summons for Harris County where I live today, which is super fun for me. It wasn't super fun at all. So just brief background for those of you who may not know, I have been a witness in a court case before. I was robbed at gunpoint. I've been robbed at gunpoint more than once. So going to court isn't always a positive experience for me. Even though it was a positive experience, I was able to identify the guy. I was able to testify, and he did get time in prison. But it's still not a fond memory. And so I'm not going to lie. I've gotten a jury summons before and just had a panic attack and skipped it. Just didn't do it. And so this year we were looking fear in the face. And I got that jury summons and my brain said, skip it. Just throw it away. Pretend like you didn't see that. You didn't. Instantly, I panicked. Just like panicked. And so, but I was like, nope, that's not what we're doing this year. If you are new here. My word of 2023 is the word fear. And I know that may seem like a weird word to have for some people because you don't want fear. But the thing is you're going to have it. What you need to do is work through it. And it's really funny. I was actually just telling Camille earlier today that all of my devotionals recently, it seems like, have all been addressing fear because it keeps coming up, right? So I decided we're just going to go. We're going to go to the courthouse. We're going to go. We're going to get there with plenty of time. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to not have clothes, I realized. So again, I was going to wear a polo and then some black jeans. And then it turned out being really cold. So I ended up wearing this, which is, whatever. It was fine. I got there. I joined boot camp at 6:30 to say hi to Kirsten and the girls that were on, because that's what I do on Monday mornings, and I didn't get to work out, and it was really not the same. So anyway, so right after I talked to them, I left. So I was out of here by 6:45 in the morning, because it said it would take about 20 minutes to get there last night. So I figure I will triple that time and then give myself an extra 15 minutes. So I gave myself an hour and 15 minutes instead of the 20. Now, I still got there at like 5 till 8. So anyway, it was a little stressful because I don't like being late to things, especially like that. Even though I figured there would be a lot of people late, we were all waiting to get into the parking garage, whatever. So I get to the parking garage, I get parked, and I get to the juror selection building, and then I'm like, okay, we're fine. It was all about just the getting there, right? Once I was there, I'm like, okay, now I'm here to do a duty, and I'm good with that. I'm proud to be a member of the United States of America, and I am happy to do my duty. I was just too scared. So, so it was a little nerve-wracking, right? So they put you into all these different rooms as you come in, and then they even sorted us out of our rooms a little bit. And then I don't know what happened to our group, but our group got a little confused and lost or something, because they came and they moved a lot of people out of our room, and then there was just a few of us left. And then I got juror card number 1, so because I'm number 1. I mean, they said it, not me. So then I got to be juror number 1 the whole time. So we went to a court, and then, nope, that wasn't it. And then we went to another court, and nope, that wasn't it. And then we went to another court, and then bing, bang, boom, that was the one. But luckily I didn't get picked. But I did notice I don't remember exactly what question the defense attorney asked, but whatever question he asked, I did have to say that I was a witness in a jury trial because I was robbed at gunpoint. So, and then I saw him and the people write something down. And then juror number 1 was not called. So I did not get to go to jury duty, which is fine, because I didn't really want to. It was a murder case, so I didn't want to have to hear that, to be really honest. I don't watch a lot of the news because I don't want to have to hear it. Sad things make me sad, and so I prefer not to have to do that. It was a domestic violence case, so I didn't want to have to do that, and so I didn't have to do that, and it was great. But there is a funny story about what happened while I was there too, but I want to check in with your comments really quickly. So because I saw a bunch of things sort of pop in. Let's see. Oh, some of y'all did not know that I had been robbed at gunpoint. That was years ago. I mean, both times. It's the one time I've been in the back of a cop car too. I got to ride in the back of a cop car because the dog chased. This is the other time. I was at a taco stand and we were robbed at gunpoint at a taco stand, and the guy ran off to some apartments across the street, and the dog tracked him. And anyway, whatever. You don't want to be in the back of a cop car ever, even if you're not guilty, because it's small back there. I don't know how they even get some of those big guys in there, because it's really tiny in the back of a cop car. How'd we get on that conversation? It's okay. Oh, because we were talking about yeah, more than once. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it happens. I'm still here. I'm blessed. Understandable, facing fears. Yeah, so anyway, so that's false expectations appearing real. I like that. Fear. Fear found me fast. Fear keeps finding me. Fear keeps finding me because I have a bunch of it, but we're just working through it. Tiffany says fear is inevitable. She's heard that some people try one new thing every day and that helps them conquer it. Charlotte agrees that is a great idea. And y'all are saying hello to each other. I'm assuming y'all know each other. And I'm sorry that I'm kind of new to both of you. So welcome, though. I'm super happy to have you here. Yeah, no, I didn't want to do it. Once I figured out what it was, I didn't want to do it. Yeah. So everything's fine. So I went to jury duty. that's why it was a little freaked out for me. I'm very proud of myself. I conquered that fear. I did it. Now, if I get another jury summons, one, I know I need to leave earlier than 6:45, and two, I know that I can do it, no problem. Hello, Natasha. Welcome back. I hope you had a good trip, Natasha. I missed you. We didn't get to walk yesterday because it was raining, but I missed you anyway. She took a vacation with her family, so. But so to start into my week, how did my week go? We didn't get to walk yesterday. That was the end of the week, actually, but we didn't get to walk yesterday because it was raining, like downpour rain. Like I had to change clothes after walking the dog to determine. It was one of those storms where if it had just been rain, Mary and I totally would have at least gone to get breakfast. Let's be real. The place we go has like the best bacon and eggs ever. They're so delicious. I keep waiting for them to go up in price on the eggs, but they haven't yet. They're still decent. Anyway, but it was so bad we didn't even go. Like we didn't leave this place. It was really bad. So last week was kind of a hard week for me. For those of you who were here, and for those again who follow along in the Discord, it was kind of a hard week. It had been 3 months since my dad passed, and I had a hard weekend before that, and then a couple of hard days leading into the week, and then it actually ended on a really good note. I won't say exactly what all happened, but I basically won a very prestigious award at work. So I laughed out loud when it happened because I did not know it was happening. Nobody told me. But it's one of those things where I'm still just not 100% ever since my dad died. My brain just still is not there. It's just not the same. I'm working on it, and it's much, much better. Some days are harder than others. Some waves of grief are harder than others. And work is still pretty difficult. I was really proud of my team. So they were excited for me, and I told them it was all because of them, because it really was. But then they remind me that they couldn't have done any of those things if I hadn't taught them. So they're not wrong about that either. But it ended up being a really great week because I was starting to doubt myself and my ability to function as a good manager, because I knew that I wasn't up to my standard of where I wanted to be. So it was a nice way to end the week with an accomplishment, even though I would really prefer nobody know. I would have just rather them told me personally. But it's fine. Because it was like the whole company's on the call, but it's fine. I'm not that person. I'm not a big public praise person. You can tell me I'm doing a good job on the side, and that means a lot to me. You don't have to tell me in front of everybody, because that makes me nervous, because people make me nervous, even though it's fine. It's whatever. So yeah, I was having trouble with my stomach. I thought maybe I was getting a flare. I still don't know what was up with that, except for maybe because I had been so sad all week and then had been nervous about the upcoming jury summons. So the flare that I did have on my stomach is pretty much fully healed. I have no issues with it at all. It hasn't hurt in, I don't know, probably over a week. I haven't even had any pain from it. And then my stomach issue, whatever it was, seemed to have sorted itself out. So that's sort of where my week was a little bit sad, and felt like it took forever, and then all of a sudden it was over. But I think that's kind of what happens. So I'm still taking my medication for the depression and anxiety, and I think it's working. I think it's helping. But yeah, it's helping me push through fear. It's helping me do things in the face of things that I don't want to do. And I'm looking forward to doing other things that some of them I want to do, and it's still scary. And some of them I might not want to do, but will probably do anyway. And then there are some that I don't know how to jump rope. We're just going to say it out loud. I don't know how to jump rope. I have never jump roped in my life. I used to watch people jump rope. I used to remember seeing people jump into the jump rope. They would do the double jump ropes or even just the two people doing the single jump rope. I never jumped rope. Never jumped rope. I'm going to jump rope. I bought a rope. I have a rope with a rope on it and everything. And I am going to learn to jump rope. I'm scared. I know that may seem silly, but it is true. Because I'm just learning to jump. It's fine. It's fun. It'll be fun. It's a challenge. You do the best that you can every day with your challenge. But that's February. Let's not talk about February. Let's talk about how January went. First, let's check in with the comments because I see y'all commenting over here. Hold on. Let me see what's happening. Oh, share the details of the award. It's just that I won Manager of the Year. That's pretty much the details. I just won't go into all of the boring details of all of the stats that got me that award. Oh, yeah, it's fine. It happens. I appreciate that. I do. Some days are harder than others, and I've had to go on medication recently to help me right size myself. So I do have this. You're not wrong. I appreciate the support. Becky says, if it makes you feel any better, you can't jump rope anymore. You could never jump into the jump rope. I've never done either. So Camille says, it's just about practice. I can totally do it. Jess says, all right, we're getting feedback. Jess says at the gym, when people are learning, they hold it on one side to start so they don't keep tripping just to get the rhythm of the jumping down. They hold it on one side to start. What? Jess, what does that mean? They hold it on one? Oh, like they just jump, like they just do the rope with one hand on one side, but the whole rope. What? That boggled my brain. I haven't seen that modification. That's the only thing I can think you're thinking of. Tell me if that's what you mean. Like you're holding both handles in one hand to get the rhythm down. The timing is what I'm assuming. Because I've been doing jumpless jump ropes, which have like a portion of a rope on it to help me with the timing. So I think maybe I've been doing that. Oh, and y'all are saying, congrats. Thank you. Yes, of the year. It's fun. It was really a rough year, and I did not perform to the level that I want to perform at. I'm giving myself grace because I know that the reason that I did not to perform at the level that I want to perform at is because my dad died and my brain broke, and that happens. But luckily for me, you know what they say, people don't quit jobs, they quit people. And my people didn't quit me because they knew what was going on because I was transparent and honest with them. So, and they were there to support me by continuing to do the job that I taught them to do, even though I wasn't there. And that's what they say, right? How does your team do when the manager's away? That shows how you're either a good manager or not. So they made me proud. Anyway, yes, that's what you mean. Okay, so they just, if I do start to stumble and trip, I may still do that. I haven't even tried it yet. I'm not going to lie. First, I had to figure out how to size the silly thing. Did you know that there's a proper size for the jump rope? Step 1, buy the jump rope. Step 2, you got to get it to fit you. Step 3, figure out which of like the 12 different ways that people size a jump rope is best when you're brand new. It's so many. I know I could just ask Kirsten and she would help me, but I try to do things all by myself. And then sometimes there's just so much information out there, it gets a little overwhelming. Kirsten's already told me it is fine if I even just practice getting the rope over and then step over it and get the rope over and step over. And then eventually you can do it. Let's see. If this is me at 75%, imagine me at 100%. Yeah, I do appreciate that. That's what my team said too. They're like, we could tell that you weren't you, but you were still great compared to what we hear other people deal with. So, I mean, I appreciate that. Some of it's just autopilot of doing the job for so many years. But yeah, I pride myself on being a pretty good manager. I try. I love my people, and I try to do right by them. I believe in servant leadership, and I think that shows. If you serve the people that work for you, then they don't feel like it's a task to work for you. They feel honored to do it. So, and I feel honored that they work for me like that. Anyway, okay, let's go. What just said? Thanks. Yeah. Bring it to your armpits. You're sure there's a YouTube? Yeah. So some people said armpit. Some people said like mid chest. And I actually did look into it a little bit, and I have been practicing with the jumpless ropes now for, I don't know how long, 3 months, 4 months. I don't know when I bought those things. I want to say it's been like 3 or 4 months, because I want to say it was like before my dad died. Everything is either before or then the day that happened after that, which is every day until now. That was yesterday. From when my dad died to today is yesterday. But I think it was before that. So at least like 4 months or so. So I think I have the rhythm. I don't know, because it doesn't have a rope on the end of it. So I'm not sure. But it's about where you put your arms. So I know where I put my arms when I jump rope. So I measured it to that. And we're gonna hope that it worked. We're gonna get it. I got 2 jump ropes just in case, and I left it a little bit long so that if I need to make it shorter, I can. And it goes up into the. You can like pull it up into the handle a little bit. That looked gross. Sorry, but I mean that's basically what you do. You pull it up into the handle a little bit. Anyway, moving on. I'll figure it out. We'll get the jump rope, but it's scary still. And I have vertigo issues because of my Meniere's disease, which I don't talk about often, but it's the problem with my inner ear and why I had the Bell's palsy. And I'm sure most of y'all don't notice, but like my face is really not symmetrical because one side is tighter than the other. Welcome. If you've never noticed, now you'll probably always notice. That's fine. I always notice. So anyway, it's going to be fine. That's not going to impact it. We can do a bunch of things that we couldn't do before. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to get that thing. We're going to throw it over our shoulders into the front of us, and then we're going to jump over it. Okay, you can send me a link, coach, but I think I got it. I really do think I have it. I did some research. It was overwhelming, the number of research, but I was trying not to bother you on the weekend. You went with an underboob level. That's what I went with too. I actually ended up going underboob. I went up chest press high. A little bit lower than that. All right, Sarah, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I know, Tiffany. Nobody notices but me. But yeah, no, I had Bell's palsy, so the left side of my face was paralyzed, and so it doesn't react the way the right side of my face reacts. But it's so minor. I know people don't notice it. I notice it every time I look at my face. I can drastically tell the difference, but that's because it's my face. And I can tell a lot more now that I'm smaller, too. That and then my ears got significantly larger. But I love that about me. All right, so January, because I got back on jump ropes. That's February. So what are we doing in February? Jump rope. Spoiler alert. That's what's coming up in February. How did January go? So we started with that, and it wasn't the best week last week. It's been a rough month. I got the flare on my stomach. I stopped the 5K training. The flare on my stomach got better. I started the 5K training. And then I was in a funky mood last week, and I stopped the 5K training. And then I had jury summons today, and I didn't do it. I didn't even get to do boot camp today. I do feel a little weird not being able to work out today. Oh, speaking of working out, I'm sorry, guys. We're all over the place tonight. Let's go back to our fun fitness story from the jury summons earlier today. So we're in the room. I think it was the first time we were leaving. the room. And there was a lady who needed a wheelchair. So they brought her a wheelchair, and she said she could walk to the wheelchair. She just didn't think she could walk as far as to the courtroom without having issue and slowing everybody down. And so the deputy or whoever, I think they're deputies, was like, "Will somebody push her?" And nobody was saying anything. So I'm like, "I'll push her." I mean, she's a big lady, but I know I'm, fairly strong, and I thought I could push her. And when I tell you uphill ramps, like the whole way, and the lady was the size that I was when I started this journey. And it was literally like uphill, like it was big hill. So I'm like the third one that we did, because like we circled around is what we were doing until we could get to an elevator. Long story short, right? I was getting tired, and I'm like, I was losing like ground, even like like I couldn't even pick up traction because I was tired. I got a workout in today. But what kind of made me laugh about it, because the situation wasn't funny. I mean, she needed assistance. Nobody really wanted to step up. I didn't mind, but I was struggling with it. And so this guy comes up. He's like, "Do you want me to help?" And I was like, "If you could, that'd be great. It's really getting to be a struggle." He's like, "Yeah, I can tell you're having trouble getting up this last part." And I was like, "Yeah." And so he took it and he starts to push, and he's pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's not going anywhere. And he just looks at me and he's like, "You're strong. How did you push her?" And I felt kind of bad because the lady's right there. But she knew. She's like, "I'm sorry. I know I'm big. I know this is a big old hill. I didn't." She's like, "There's no way I could have walked." She was like so grateful. But the look on that guy's face because he just was like, "Oh, this woman is pushing this, lady up this ramp. She's just tired because she's been doing it, for several minutes." He couldn't even push her. He couldn't even get her to move at all. So I start pushing again, and he's probably like, I mean, he was a big guy. Maybe not like a fit big guy, but he was probably like 6'1". I mean, so it's not like he was a small man. The look on his face was what really just, I couldn't help but laugh. "You're strong." So coach, I'm strong. Oh yeah, look. Oh, and a good Samaritan. Well, I wasn't thinking about that, but I mean, yeah, I guess that's true too. But and so when the other guy came, he's like, "Oh, I'll do it." He's like, "I didn't get to go to gym this morning," and he was a guy you could tell he worked out, and so he started pushing, but he had to jog to like. He's like, "I have to get a running start," and so I helped him with the first part of it, and we both pushed, and then he pushed her up the rest of the way. But I thought that was really funny when that guy looked at me and was just like, he was just so sure it was going to be like an easy thing, I guess, to push this lady up the hill because I was doing it. So that made me feel good, to know that I was strong enough to do that. I could have gotten her the rest of the way up, but it was a struggle, and I was having problems with it. And it wasn't like I could just break. We were in the middle of the final uphill. I couldn't. It was either go back down and start again or whatever, right? But it was nice to know that I could help someone. I know she really appreciated it. We ended up talking a little bit, every time we got redirected, because then I became her unofficial helper, except for when we were going up the hills, and then that guy would help her. Because again, we ended up getting shuffled around like 3 times. But yeah, so I thought you'd appreciate that, coach. Because I know I appreciated it, and I know you're the one that helps me get there by just consistently showing up, right? You show up, you do strength training, and you get to help people out. And so it made her feel good that she was able to, do her duty and serve. She didn't get picked for service, but we all went and did our duty to be there. So, but it was nice. But it was the look on that guy's face was really, really funny. He was like, because he couldn't even make her move. So that made me feel really good, because sometimes I'll forget how strong I have become, because I just constantly think about what is my next step, right? So like I've started using my 15-pound dumbbells again. I had put them down after I hurt my shoulder and not really used them in workouts. But for the Fit Squad workouts for the last 2 weeks, because I think the first week was our hour one. So I think like for the last 2 weeks, I've used the 15-pound dumbbells. My goal, which I haven't really said, but my goal is to be able to use the 15-pound dumbbells for a full boot camp session, like without a struggle, not having to put them down. So I'm starting to work on that as well. But overall, I did not continue with the 5K training. I still have time to finish it. I still can do the 5K training. But I stopped it because of the flare, and then because I had a funky week. And so I'll probably get back to it. I know I should say that I'm going to, but I'm just being realistic that right now I don't know what this week is going to look like. We'll see when I get back to jogging again. So that didn't finish, but that's okay. The other thing was subscribers. I don't know. I think I have gained like 10 or 15 this month. I meant to look that up and then I forgot. 18. So we're at 718. The goal is 1,000. My mini goals in order to do that was 2 reels on Instagram and 2 shorts on YouTube. So I succeeded in all of those. In fact, one of them on Instagram all of a sudden this week became really popular. I didn't know you could have over 100 notifications on Instagram. I didn't know that was a thing. Actually, I think it said 99 plus was what it said. But so what I've been doing is I make a reel on Instagram, then I download that reel and upload it as a short on my YouTube channel. And then I also did a video clip from my Bang root beer because everybody thought that one was kind of funny because it was disgusting. It's gross. Don't try it. Spoiler alert. It's gross. Don't try it. You can try it. It's gross, but you can try it. So I did that. So I think I did 4 reels, 4 shorts, and then a video clip. So my goal was 2. So I've done that for January. So my mini goals within the goal of getting the 1,000 subs completed. I think I gained a few subs on Instagram from that. I did the one, for those of you who've seen it, it was the face-to-face Friday where I did, it was a picture of me. It was actually a picture of me at Target with the Target dog and then 2 pictures in my car. So that one, now it has over like 400 something likes on Instagram just within the last couple of days. So I guess it sort of picked up all of a sudden. So I think I gained some subscribers on Instagram. I don't know that they'll follow me on YouTube, but that's sort of the thought process and logic behind it. I don't know enough about, just asked if I check the analytics on my shorts. I don't know enough about the analytics to be able to tell. Sherry says, keep up the shorts. They'll keep coming. Yeah, I'll try. I mean, I'm going to keep it up. I don't know how to read analytics because I don't. I could learn. I'm sure I could go in and figure it out. I just don't because I just never have. Just like I don't do thumbnails. I have in the past. It's not my jam. It's not my thing. Maybe one day it'll be my thing. Maybe somebody will convince me of a way to make it my thing, but right now it's really not my thing. Yeah, reels and shorts really help growth. That's what they say, and so I'm trying it. I just don't. And here's the thing: I say I don't like short form content. I don't mind y'all short form content. I don't like creating short form content. It doesn't, like, there was one there was one of them where I do like different pictures, like a heavier picture, a smaller picture, a heavier picture, smaller picture. But the story behind that, behind the scenes, I'm gonna wrap myself and Kirsten out. So Kirsten's taught me a lot. She's the one who taught me how to do reels. She helped. She had a Fit Squad chat after our after our workout one day, and has been teaching me a lot, and has sent me different sounds. And so she sent me that sound, and I was like, "What am I supposed to do with it?" Like, my brain can't even come up with what to put on top of the music sometimes. So I'm learning. My mom sent me some pictures, so I'm going to try to incorporate some of those, because that's the thing. I'm not one of those people who had a problem with my size, as far as like not taking pictures of myself or not. I started this YouTube channel before I ever even considered losing weight. That wasn't even a thought in my mind when I started the channel. So, I mean, mine may be a little bit different than others in the way that I thought of myself. But anyway, we're almost at an hour. Let's wrap it up. Oh, hold on. Oh, Michelle's here. Hey, Michelle. Yes, I do have the YouTube Studio app. Do what works for you. That's what I do. Holla. Hello, holla. I didn't know you were here. Actually, hi. Welcome. Yeah, I do what I like. Y'all know that. That's hopefully why you're here, because you know that I do what I want. Charlotte says, yes, she posts what she uploads on YouTube to Facebook and Instagram. She doesn't know how to do multiple different posts on different platforms. Well, that's what I do too. I steal from one and then post everywhere else. So everything that's on Instagram instantly now posts to Facebook, which still freaks me out because I forgot I had set that up. And then I went to Facebook and had like 67 comments or something. And I was like, what in the world? Something's happened. But it wasn't. It was just like a reel, and people liked it. But that's my personal Facebook page. So that's weird, because most of the people who know me personally don't follow my YouTube, except for some of my cousins, and of course my mama. And my daddy did when he was here. So, oh, and we're telling Cheryl happy birthday, happy belated birthday. Now, you've gotten 20 to 30 more subs. You don't like short form content? It's just not my jam. It's just not my jam. I don't mind y'all short form content. I'll like it. I'm real bad about commenting on short form content though, because I like y'all, but hearing the sound over and over and over, it reminds me of being at my mama's house when she was addicted to TikTok, and all you could hear was the same sounds over and over. I hate that. Ugh. That's another pet peeve of your pal Misty's. She says the studio will tell you how many subs you get from each video. You'll do oh yeah, cool. Do a clip for me. I like to learn. Oh, good night. I'm wrapping it up. I promise. What do other creators think of TikTok? Michelle wants to think. I think the same thing that I think of it as shorts and reels. I don't mind it if it's y'all's, and I will support y'all because I support y'all. It's not my favorite. Short form content is just not my favorite. I don't know why. It's like it triggers my ADD, makes it even worse. Like if I have to watch a whole bunch of things in really quick succession, it's like it really gets my, it's almost like I can't slow down. That's my world all the time. It's just Misty, slow your roll, slow down. And I feel like short form content makes me speed up. Maybe that's just me. Hala says she doesn't do any other social but YouTube and Pinterest. Well, I have the Instagram, and I have the Instagram to hopefully help bring people to my YouTube, because that's the content that I enjoy. And then I have Facebook because that's where my family is. Even though most of them don't watch, they do like to see the pictures and things. And some of them will watch. So, oh, sleepy time for Jess too. Yes, we're wrapping up. So my January, I did not complete my 5K training. I had kind of a weird off month with Flair, in a bad mood for most of a week. But so we didn't do the 5K. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2, 1,000 subs on YouTube. We did the reels, we did the shorts. We accomplished that goal. Then weight loss. We did not do that, but I'm excited about it. I'm going to weigh in actually at the end of the month and do a weight loss update probably on Wednesday. No, I may just wait till Thursday. Guys, because spoiler, this Thursday is 3 years for me. 2023 will be 3 years since I started this journey. So there will definitely be a video that day. And I may just save my update for a different day. It'll be a separate video, but it may come out before my 3-year overall update video comes out. So hopefully you'll be excited for that. I don't know what I'm going to do for it, but I got 3 whole more days left to think of it. Oh no. Oh no, Misty. It's fine. We're going to get it done. Thursday will be 3 years. I'm super excited about it. Thank you for everyone being here and following along as I have done it. And that's what we will continue to do in February. I'm still going to do the reels. I'm still going to, well, I'm going to work. I'm trying to maintain my weight, guys. I've told y'all that. I lost a little bit more than I wanted. I've done a weigh-in a few days ago, and I had gotten up to 180. I was down to 176, so I put 4 pounds back on of the 10 that I lost. So I don't know where we're going to end the month. I'm hopeful to end somewhere around between 176 and 180 would be good for me if I can end somewhere the month around there. I hope to do the same thing with the weight loss portion in February, and then I'll see again about actively trying to lose weight because there is the goal of getting down to 165 pounds. Because that'll be half my body weight, and that'll be fun. Will I stay there? Will I put weight back on? Will I lose more weight? I don't know. Undetermined. Never done it before. It's all brand new. Just follow along. We'll figure it out together. So let's see. 1,000 subs. 165. Oh, and then my personal training certification. It's going great. I was real mad today, though, that I forgot my earbuds when I went because I was going to study for my personal trainer certification, and I didn't get to do that. And that was sort of what helped me push through the fear of doing it. Was like, I can get there and then have time to study. And then I didn't have time to study. Well, I had time. I didn't have earbuds to listen to they have videos that I was wanting to watch. Anyway. But overall, my personal trainer certification training is going well. I think I have passed all of the quizzes. Actually, I've passed all of the pre-quizzes, so I've been pretty proud of myself so far. But we haven't gotten into any of the what is a bicep, what is a tricep kind of stuff yet. So we're just talking about behavior modification and things like that. So overall, that is also going good. So that's where I am so far for the year. On my goals, again, for February, same goals. Going to try to maintain the weight around 175, 180 is where I'd like to stay for February if possible. Going to continue to do at least 2 shorts, 2 reels for the month of February. I will let you know about 5K training, but I will definitely be doing the jump rope with Kirsten on her channel, on her Facebook. Actually, she's part of an app now. Go to her Instagram. She's part of an app now. I need to ask you about that. I don't know if you're still here, Coach. I'll ask you tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow at boot camp. I'm going to ask you tomorrow at boot camp. I can't figure out how to follow you on that app, Coach, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, she's doing her jump rope challenge, and there's an app that she's actually a part of now. It's super cool. I'm really proud of her. That's great. But I can't figure it out. So. Anyway, so I will be doing the jump rope challenge. I will let y'all know how it goes. I plan on trying to video some of it because I want to see too because I'm nervous about it. And sometimes if I do stuff for y'all, doing stuff for y'all doesn't make me nervous. And so doing stuff all by myself sometimes makes me nervous. So maybe I'll do it for y'all. And then will you get to see it? I don't know. Well, left to be seen. But I'm going to try to film some of it and maybe put it in a video or maybe do a short or something. I guess I could do that, huh? Like a little progression of my jump rope over the month. So that's sort of the plan for February. Stick around the same weight, continue to do the shorts. I continue on with my personal trainer certification. Again, the goal is to have that completed by the end of June. So I'm well on track to do that. I'm actually on track to finish in about 3 months still, but I know that the ones coming up are going to be a lot harder than the ones that I've already covered this month. So I anticipate them taking longer, or not even so much taking longer, but just that I will want to take more time with them. So that's where we were for January. That's what we have coming up for February. I am feeling a lot better this week. I am super proud after winning the award last week, and then facing my fear this morning and going to that jury summons. Feeling pretty proud of myself. So I know I was a little bit all over the place. I appreciate y'all being here with me, talking about pockets for so long. I should see what y'all are talking about in the chat. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Okay. Gina Torres. Hello, Gina. She said, wow. Okay. Well, first of all, welcome. Ah, dang. I was wrapping up, guys, but I do just want to kind of say something to this. So she says she was peeking out from the bushes for the first time in 3 years. Her first video she watched was her McChicken video. Took a long break and was proud to see how far you've come. I appreciate that, Gina. Thank you for being here. And I always forget that a lot of people watch and don't say anything. I get used to people watching and commenting, and those are the people that I remember that watch my videos. I forget sometimes that there are others of you out there who only watch and don't say anything. And I shouldn't, because I've made one of those people my very good friend. So Mary's a good friend of mine now, and I didn't know she existed for years that she knew I existed. So I appreciate you taking the time to stop in. I appreciate you making that comment. Thank you. When I did that McChicken video, I was not thinking about losing weight at all. I am a totally different person then. I like myself a whole lot more now. I'd be happy for you to continue to stick around and hang out with us as we go, Gina. But thank you for that comment. That does mean a lot. Because I forget that people have been here for a while, even though they don't always say it. So let's see. Y'all are telling Jess good night. Becky says she likes editing on an editor, not trying to do short clips on a phone, but the shorts are more entertaining and in her opinion, and people can watch more videos and create. That's true. You can watch more short form content. You're absolutely right with that. And I have been editing it from my phone, but I do realize that I can edit from an app and put it together. In fact, there is one that I'm going to do. I probably should have done it in January. But anyway, you can do videos. I can do videos whenever I want because it's my thing. Charlotte says she loved the live. I appreciate that. Every Monday night, 6 p.m. Central is my plan. You will 100% see me at boot camp. 3 years. Yeah, it's going to be 3 years on Thursday. Tiffany's also. I'm glad you were here too, Tiffany. I need to check out y'all's channels. Yeah, Michelle, I'm going to be training to be a personal trainer. Am I going to actually personally train anybody? Probably not. But I want all of that knowledge for myself and to be able to help the people that I love, including all of y'all. So pockets are good stuff. It is a good conversation, Holly. You watch the chicken video. The McChicken video comes up. The Taco Bell vegetarian crunch wrap comes up a lot. And the chicken place that I always forget the name of because I haven't eaten there since I did that video. I think that was the last time I ate there was when I did that video. Anyway, that video is super popular. That video is actually so popular, the manager of that location knew who I was from a previous video that I had done about that. Like, there are multiple videos about that store, which I'm blanking on. Anyway. Oh, yeah, and everybody liked this video because I always forget to say that. Pollo Campero, thank you. Thank you, Natasha. Appreciate you being here. It takes a village to run your pal Misty live stream. I need my friends to remember stuff for me. Pollo Campero. And it recommended it to Natasha for like a year and a half before she watched it, I think. Anyway, so yeah, Gina, I appreciate you making that comment just so that I could say that. I have now talked entirely too long. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I'm really just going to end it now. We're going to say the closing and we're going to be out. So, like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Are you ready to look fear in the face and do it anyway? Because just do it anyway, Misty. That's what I'm going to be telling myself. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.